Alright, it is now time for the Q&A for the month of April, Q&A number 11. Throughout this week, I've had you all send me in questions, and now it's time for me to answer your questions. So without further ado, let's begin with the first question. The first question comes from Facebook, is asked by Lorenzo Balansaw. I apologize in advance if I mispronounced your last name, but your question is, do you like pawn shops? I'm gonna be honest with you, I have never once in my life have entered a pawn shop. I will eventually, one day, will enter a pawn shop. I do have friends that go to a pawn shop on occasions, so who knows, maybe one day I'll go into one. Now let's get on to the YouTube questions. The first question is from the Unigamer661. His question is, when are you going to do another cooking video? I do plan to do a cooking video real soon. Reason being why I have not done a cooking video in a while on my channel is because the kitchen that I normally use is my mother's kitchen. I don't want to be the one to always ask my mom, yo mom, can I use your kitchen to do a video? Hopefully, if everything goes well, by the end of the summer, I get my own kitchen down where I'm at right now. And when that happens, I will do more cooking videos. I do have some ideas on what I want to cook. As a matter of fact, I have a video request that was given to me a while back by Lorenzo Balansaw on Facebook. He asked me if I can do a North Korean dish, which I do plan on doing real soon. Don't think I've forgotten, because I have not. So when that happens, everyone will know and you'll enjoy the video. The next question comes from Keno Kevin. His question is, who would you pick to lead the 2015 Hall of Fame? I have two people right now that I think would be a good candidates. Number one, The Rock. I read rumors that WWE is planning to put The Rock in the Hall of Fame for next year. And it makes sense, if you get what I'm saying. And also Sting. You know, Sting made his debut on the network pretty much last week during Warrior Week. And it's quite obvious that, yes, Sting signed with WWE. And think about it as well, WrestleMania 31 next year will be in California, where Sting is from. So why not, right? Have him be there, the hometown reception, going into the Hall of Fame. The next three questions come from Shadow Soul. The first question is Roman Reigns in any way related to Tamina? I would say yes, because Tamina is related to The Rock, and Roman Reigns is related to The Rock. So you put the pieces together, what do you think? Your second question, why do people say that WWF No Mercy is a better game than WWE 2K14? It depends who you talk to. Like, there's people back in the day that would have told you, yeah, No Mercy is the shit. You ask people now, and they'll probably tell you, no, 2K14 is the shit. Like me, when I was a kid, I used to play No Mercy every day after school. I would have friends come over, and we would all play No Mercy, and it was a fun game. And I also have 2K14 now on my 360, and I play it once in a while now, but again, you know, it's a good game. But I think it depends on who you talk to. And your third question, why was Michael DeSanta from GTA 5 put into witness protection? I don't know. I have not played the game yet, believe it or not. People are going to go crazy and say, oh, Heel Steven, you have not played GTA 5 yet? But if you want to get the answer to this question, I would strongly recommend you ask my good friend Babolter. He's actually done gameplay on his channel for GTA 5. And his channel after that really blew big. So if I were you, go check out his channel. Link to it down below in the description. And maybe you can ask him. He'll give you the answer to that question. Next three questions come from Angel12. The first question, who is your favorite character from Dragon Ball universe and why? I would have to say Vegeta. I know a lot of people would tell you Goku, Gohan. Me, it's always been Vegeta. Vegeta to me was that dude. He was badass. He didn't care. He would do whatever he thought was necessary to get the job done. And that's what I always admire about Vegeta. He had the aura to him, the attitude. Number two, do you watch Faded Holy Soldier? Not really. I mean, I know who he is. I'm sub to the channel. But, you know, I watch his videos once in a while, but not religiously like some people may. And your third question, who do you think has the worst gimmick in wrestling currently? Los Matadores. You know, I don't understand why two Puerto Ricans are playing the gimmick of two Spanish bullfighters. It's clearly beyond me. I get it, you know, back in the day, Yokozuna was Samoan, but he played the gimmick of a Japanese sumo martial artist. But that's different times though. The next 3 questions comes from Killer O'Demons 669. First question, what has been the best and worst matches you have seen live or on pay-per-view TV? The best match I've seen live, believe it or not, Jay Lethal versus Michael Elgin, Supercard of Honor 7. The worst match I've seen live, Red Dragon versus Outlaw Inc. from Final Battle 2013. The second question, do you have the new Kevin Steen DVD from High Spots? If you're referring to this DVD that you see on the screen, no, I do not have it yet. Do any wrestling impressions? I took it from Facebook, sorry. Not if my life depended on it. Next couple of questions come from King Spartan 375299. Much love, Heel Steven. I am currently getting into ROH. Is there any website I can watch a lot of their episodes for free? WatchWrestling.net. You go on the site. From there you can click ROH and you can watch all their episodes, all their pay-per-views, iPay-per-views, and even live events. You can even watch PWG, watch some Dragon Gate, and all the fun stuff, and knock yourself out. The second question, what do you think of people who decide to send death threats to Brock Lesnar after he beat the streak? I think it's stupid. At the end of the day, nothing lasts forever. In my understanding, Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker are best friends in real life, so I'm sure Taker did not mind losing to Brock. Third question, what do you think of WWE's usage of divas such as Paige, Emma, and AJ Lee? As far as Paige is concerned, she is going to be a big star in the future. I personally felt that giving her the title right now is kind of rushed. Don't get me wrong, I was happy when it happened because I was in the moment. Right? But now days have passed and I'm thinking about it and it's like, yo, it's kind of rushed. Like what they should have done is have them do a feud, AJ Lee and Paige, where Paige eventually becomes the Divas champion. I get it as well. WWE did it for shock value. But me, I am more of a fan of storytelling than I am of shock value. As far as Emma's concerned, a talented wrestler, but unfortunately, they have her with Santino, and I just can't take her serious right now. As far as AJ Lee's concerned, the longest reigning Divas champion, good performer in the ring, and now she's taking time off. So let's see what happens with that. Now, the next 2 questions comes from Lars Ohm. First question, what is next for Hulk Hogan? Maybe a DVD, maybe a new book, or maybe a new action figure. Should Evolution come back? They're back already. Now, the next couple of questions comes from the Silver Surfer. Hey, Heel Steven, what's up? Since the streak is over, what are you looking forward to in next year's WrestleMania? Hopefully it can be better than the previous Manias, and it continues on, and we see new stars coming up in the horizon and more wrestling. And also, what do you think about Paige winning the Divas Championship? Peace out, bro. It's like I said before, and I'm happy when she won the belt because I was in the moment. When you think about it, I felt like it was way too rushed. I get it as well, they did it for shock value, but again, I am more of a fan of storytelling than I am of shock value. Now the next 2 questions come from Fabian Arataga. First question, if WWE would go down, which would be the next best company? To be honest with you, WWE will never go down. But there are good companies out there to watch that can be very good alternatives. Right? You got TNA, you got Ring of Honor, you got Dragon Gate, Evolve, CZW, PWG, New Japan. So there you go. Second question, did Jeff Hardy come back to the WWE? I hear this from everybody. Everyone wants to see Jeff Hardy come back. Even my friends who are the casual fans that only watch WWE, and they tell me, yo, where's Jeff Hardy? And I tell them, oh, he's in TNA. What's TNA? I never heard of it. I tell them what's TNA, and they're like, oh, I wish Jeff Hardy would come back to WWE. To be honest with you, I don't see Jeff coming back, nor do I see Matt Hardy coming back to WWE. The next couple of questions come from Andres Rosales. Adam Rose's experience has really caught on in NXT. However, do you think it will catch on when he debuts on the main roster? I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Adam Rose's character now is interesting. To be honest, I am more of a fan of Leo Kruger from FCW when he was the FCW World Champion. I get it, WWE is trying to do something different. Only time will tell if it goes over or not. Much like the Fandangoing and the Yes Chance, I think he should debut against Fandango. Why not, right? Your next question, do you think Reigns will peak too early? Only time will tell. I mean, WWE is giving you the message that you want to build Roman Reigns to be the the next star. They're going to push him to the moon, if you will. Again, time will tell. If he wins the title, the world title, before WrestleMania 31, I guess you can say, yeah, he peaked too early. Your final question: when do you see Sting debuting? And what would he be doing? We're going to debut on the WWE Network. But as far as a TV appearance, I would say either by SummerSlam or before WrestleMania 31, because obviously SummerSlam this year will be in California, and also WrestleMania 31 will be in California. Sting is from California overall, so hopefully by then, if anything, he'll be a general manager. He'll probably have that one match at WrestleMania, but that's it. Now the final 3 questions come from Jamin 1998. First question: what is your favorite Chief Keef song? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am not a fan of today's swag fag garbage that you guys call hip-hop music today. Who's your favorite rapper? Now Action Bronson, Rock Marciano. Overall, as far as all time, I would have to say Notorious B.I.G., Big Pun, Tupac, 50 Cent, Nas, Jay-Z. Your final question: what are your thoughts on my channel? I think you make very good videos. You got something good going for you right now. Just some advice from me to you: try to stay away from putting highlights results on your titles of your video, because that can be very misleading, believe it or not. Try not to put HD, HQ, when in reality you're not really in HD or HQ. You know it and I know that as well. And try to customize more your thumbnail. Like, don't just put a picture up and that's it. At the end of the day, believe it or not, WWE can flag people for thumbnails. I was flagged for thumbnail use by Zuffa, the company that owns the UFC. Last year during the summer, myself and Mr. Kerr TV, we did a UFC 160 review. The thumbnail was Cain Velasquez holding the UFC heavyweight title at the end of the fight. The video got like 30,000 hits in under 2 days. On the third day, it was flagged for copyright infringement by Zuffa, the company that owns the UFC, because of the thumbnail. So if you notice now in my videos, I customize the fuck out of my thumbnails. I don't want to mislead people, because it can be easy to just put a simple thumbnail. Let's say Wade Barrett wins the world title, for example, okay? And I put a picture of Wade Barrett holding the world title, and the title of the video being Wade Barrett wins the world title. But for us, cause we know what it is, but let's say it's someone out there who is not in the YWC, who does not know what the fuck the YWC even means. And they'll watch that video, like, oh, I'm gonna click it because Wade Barrett won the title, and I'm gonna see the video, and they see some jabroni talking about Wade Barrett win the title. And they'll put in the comments, I want to see the video, I don't want to see you talking about it. That has happened in the past. Hence why I try to customize my thumbnails now. You know, I go on this website, which I'm going to have linked down below in the description as well, for those of you who are content creators, and you want to customize your thumbnails even more, to call it your own. And I add a Raw logo, I'll add an Impact Wrestling logo, I'll add a Ring of Honor logo, I'll add a pay-per-view logo, and all that. I'll put a text in the thumbnail so I can make it my own, so I won't mislead people. That's the last thing I want to do here. Just some advice from me to you: try to go that route. Like, you make good videos, but just trying to help here, you know? But you got a good channel going for you, alright? So this wraps up Q&A number 11. I hope you enjoyed it. Links to everyone's channel down below in the description. Share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you all later in the next video. I'm out. Peace.